So, if y'all ain't already heard the news, Errol Spence Jr., the Big Fish, the Truth, Free Smoke Jr., Mr. Strap Season himself, he will be fighting Keith Thurman next. This is according to Mike Coppinger. But get this, y'all. Not only is he fighting Keith Thurman next, he ain't even fighting. This is not a title fight. This is a fight at 154 pounds, dude. So here's the words of Mike Coppinger. He tweeted, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza told ESPN he granted Spence a special permit to fight outside the weight class without relinquishing his 147-pound title. He also holds the IBF and WBC belts. Wow. Special permit, man. Guys, this is just like Canelo. This is how Canelo was treated by kind of like WBC treats Canelo in a sense, but this is crazy, man. Errol Spence Jr. I told y'all, man, this dude is like, he's protected, bro. And I told y'all Al Heyman is one layer of protection. The Spence fans are, because after this, they're still not going to hold him accountable. They're not going to hold Al Heyman accountable. They're going to keep blaming Terrence Crawford for this. Right? It's amazing, bro. Because shit, man, now that I think about for what it's worth, man, maybe Terrence Crawford should have just said, you know what? I want the transparency, man. He got the transparency. He didn't get it when he was supposed to get it. So I guess there was nothing the guy could really do. But I guess before he even ended up signing with Avenesia, he should have just said, all right, these motherfuckers don't want to get a transparency. Maybe I'm going to roll the dice with this one. Maybe. I don't know, man. Look, actually, I retract that statement, bro. Why should he have to do that, bend over backwards, not knowing where his bag is coming from, when everybody else get to know where their bag is coming from? So I fully retract that statement, man. He bent enough, man. He bent enough. He took the fucking low ball, all type of other stuff, man. So this guy, Errol Spence, is officially a duck, bro. I mean, we already knew what it was, but man, this is official here, bro. He's going up to 154. How the hell is this guy able to hold on to his fucking welterweight titles, go up and fight Keith Thurman, and what is he gonna do? Come back down? So what is he ready for the built-in excuse? And he comes back down and fucks his body up, and then Bud ends up fighting him and knocks him out. They're gonna say, oh man, you know, it was just hell on him to make the weight back down to 147. Man, yo, this shit is comical, bro. It's comical shit. Special permit. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the special permit thing. Gilberto Mendoza granted Errol Spence a special permit to fight outside the weight class. So, is this Errol Spence testing the 154 waters? He already fought at 154. It's not like he never did. Keith Thurman, when he wanted to fight for the title, that's what it was supposed to be in the first place. It was supposed to be a title shot for the WBC belt up for grabs at 147. So, if the motherfucker is planning on fighting at 154 with Keith Thurman, why? If he's worried about losing his belts that bad, why don't he just fucking fight Terrence Crawford, bro? What is going, man? This is bullshit, bro. This is further holding up the division. This is holding up the welterweight division, y'all. You got all these injuries. You got Staniotis all of a sudden got his appendicitis. Jamel Charles in another division. Errol Spence car crash. Another car crash made him out till the middle of the year and all this other shit. These young bulls is waiting, bro. Boots is still a hell of a fighter. He's still waiting. Virgil Ortiz is ready. You got all these other dudes ready to go. And now, this dude is pushing the can down the line, even down the road even more. And also, Mike Coppinger also tweeted. He tweeted something else before, before this one. Uh, Mike Coppinger also says that right below that, it says Errol. Let's say Errol Spence. Also, 1 second, y'all. I had it and I just lost it. He said, "Give me 1 second. It just dropped. I had it pulled up and it just disappeared." It says, okay, so Spence will have 60 days from the fight, Mendoza said, to close a deal for a long-awaited undisputed welterweight fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. So, what he's saying is, after Errol Spence fights Keith Thurman at 154, I'll get to that in a minute. After he fights Keith Thurman at 154, he has 2 months to close a deal to make a undisputed fight with Terrence Crawford. So Errol Spence is supposed to be fighting Keith Thurman in April. What was that? April 15th, sometime in April. So then after that will be June. 2 months later is June, right? So the middle of June, he has to make a fight with Terrence Crawford. So we assuming if he did make a fight with Bud in June, then that fight wouldn't take place to maybe August or something like that, or September, right? If not, Spence must defend his 147-pound title against the winner of the fight between Virgil Ortiz and Imantas Stanionis. Wait a minute. What happened to Jaron Ennis? What happened to him? So they just erased Jaron Ennis out of the IBF mandatory? Guys, I think what's going to happen is but Errol Spence is going to probably end up vacating those titles. I'm not sure why he just don't do it already. But here's the interesting thing about this fight with Keith Thurman. If it's happening at 154, right, for no belt, why isn't it happening at 147 for a belt? So that either means Errol's having problems making the weight all of a sudden, or they're scared that Keith Thurman could possibly rule the fucking party and take the belt from Errol Spence at 147. Is that what it is? But why have to worry about all that when you can skip all of that and just make the fight now with Terrence Crawford? Why can't they get that locked in right now so he can fight Crawford in April? But it's not going to happen because they already, according to Mike Coppinger, it's already confirmed and ready to go. Keith Thurman will be fighting Errol Spence. So that leaves Terrence Crawford without an opponent. I think Terrence Crawford, I don't know who he can fight. Could he fight a Cody Crowley? I don't know who's in line in WBO. Maybe he can fight Virgil Ortiz now. Because Virgil ain't fighting Stanionis. Maybe he can fight Virgil Ortiz. I don't know. Boots. But they say Boots is locked in already. Boots took the IBF eliminator. So I think that means he can't fight Stanionis. I mean, he can't fight Virgil Ortiz. It's crazy, man. The welterweight division is an absolute madness right now, dude. Rather sad to see, bro. This is the only division that you see in this shit. And who do I have to blame for all of this? Errol Spence. Him, yeah. Him and Al Heyman. They're the ones causing all of this mess. It's them two right there causing all of this domino effect going through the division because of these two dudes right here being absolute dickheads. These two right here, these two Amos and Andy knuckleheads, they're causing all the problems from the middle of the division to the next up dudes to the other elite fighters. It's sad, bro. So my guess is he's gonna fight. He's fighting Thurman at 154 because they're afraid that Errol Spence is gonna lose to Keith Thurman. That's what I'm thinking. And Errol Spence is having an issue making the weight. But what I don't understand about that is if he's having issues making weight, why don't he just go to 154 right now, drop the fucking belts? Why he don't just do that? He's holding on to the belts. What was he trying to make it seem like he really want to smoke with Bud? Because it don't seem like he does. Because if he does, this Keith Thurman shit wouldn't even be a thing right now. It would have just been Bud. Real strange shit going on, bro. Listen, we just gonna have to wait and see how all this unfolds. This is absolute madness. But if I had to take another wild guess, I would have to say that Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight is never gonna happen. They're hoping that this discourages Bud to move out of the division. Then Errol goes back down, and then he fights somebody else for that WBO belt. I told y'all that I think that was going to happen. He's going to Bud was going to get ready. He's like, all right, this dude don't want to fight me. I'm going. I'm leaving. He vacates WBO. He gets in there. Errol fights maybe a Virgil Ortiz for the belt or somebody like that, or however it goes. And then boom, that's Errol's undisputed. But absolutely, he don't want it with Bud because Errol Spence could probably he'll more than likely beat Virgil Ortiz. He's a much easier fight than a Terrence Crawford. This is sad pussy duck shit right here going on. I can't believe this shit, bro. But I'm off this, man. This is Rebel Life Boxing, man. I want to know what all y'all think about this fucking duck master right here. Unbelievable. Errol Spence Jr., man. The official duck of boxing. And I'm out.